You're live. Yay.
Hello.
Hi, guys.
Doesn't she look like the stepmother with Lucifer on her lap?
That's not very kind words to say, Mark Allen.
Well, he thought he would cuddle.
Oh, man. Let us know how we're sounding. We're trying something a little new on this one. We have our microphone plugged in, so let us know if we sound good.
Yeah.
Or if this starts clipping or doing weird stuff, make sure you guys let us know, too. But welcome to our live stream.
Yep.
So we, obviously a lot of you know we have our trip coming up in April. And I've been wanting to do like a trip announcement video for a while, but just with all the craziness that's going on, looks like we're going to have to do stuff a little different this time. But yeah, we're just going to talk about some of that stuff today.
Yes. So as of right now, our current plan is that we are still going.
Yes.
Should we tell them when we're going? Or
we can tell you guys when we're going. It's close enough now.
Yeah.
I'm like, fine.
So we are scheduled to leave April 19th.
Mm-hmm. And come back May 1st.
Yes.
So 13 days.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of stuff planned. So we're not going to talk about Corona this whole time because that's not really the goal.
We just don't want to dwell on that.
Because I'm really trying to stay positive and it's going to be great. But obviously with that, things are a little up in the air. We'll talk a little bit more about this here in a few minutes. We're going to let some more people kind of join in. But while we're waiting for that, this is Peyton. For those of you that don't know, this is our cat.
I'm seriously getting like evil stepmother.
Do you guys want to see something really funny that's going to make Mark Allen really mad?
No, please don't get hair everywhere. Please stop. No.
Because I'm really bad and I don't brush my cat.
Do not put that on me. Gross.
He's very hairy.
He's so, oh my gosh, it's just flying everywhere.
Oh, man. Yeah. So, yeah. Let's talk about our trip. Let's start off on the fun note and talk about kind of what all fun things we have planned for our trip. So we've kind of briefly talked about it before, but we are going with some friends.
Yep.
And we have never done a trip with friends before. We've never been to Disney with people that we know, which is cool.
It's always been the two of us.
Yeah, so it's going to be kind of a different vibe, I think. It's just going to feel a little different. Just because, we're married and we know each other and it's just we're very in sync and we do things the same way. And so I think it'll be interesting going on a trip with somebody else who they do Disney a little bit differently. And so kind of seeing, but honestly, we're really just chilling. We're just hanging out and chilling those first few days. Yeah. And so that'll be really, really fun.
Yeah. But because we are going for this trip, we've literally been planning this trip since we went almost on our very first trip 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And so the fact that the possibility that we could have to cancel or reschedule is just
stressing me out.
Well, yeah, and it's just fine. Yeah.
We will survive.
Yeah.
But I think the biggest thing with it is just knowing, because our annual pass expires on May 1st.
Yeah.
But luckily they did announce today that if you have an annual pass and it's supposed to expire and whatever, that they are actually going to extend your annual pass by, I believe, the number of days that the parks are closed. I think that's what it said.
Yeah. So that's still kind of almost up in the air.
So best case scenario, we were not going to be able to go to the parks on May 1st. And so best case scenario, we get to go on our trip and everything's great and fine. We actually can go to the parks on the day that we leave.
Yeah.
Because we weren't going to be able to do that before.
Yeah.
Hello, Bob and Kelly. Yay, I'm glad you guys made it. What
yes,
did they say? I can't read it. Oh, yes. Yes, this is Peyton. He's just gonna chill. We'll see how long he decides to sit.
I'm actually surprised he's lasted this long.
It's because I'm not being weird with him. But what was I saying?
Annual pass.
Oh yeah, so that'll be maybe a blessing in disguise. Is that I don't know. But I think then on the downside, I guess, is that if we do have to cancel, that we'll have to figure out our ticket situation. Because originally the reason we bought the annual passes was for this trip.
Yeah.
So if for some reason we have to reschedule like outside of when that expires, we're going to have to look at
buying tickets.
Yeah, either buying tickets or renewing our annual passes, which we really didn't want to do, but a lot of like the discounts and things that we were intending on getting is, a little bit hairy. So.
Yeah.
Oh, Opal has a trip planned for May. That'll be fun. May was a good time to go. That's when we went last year, and that was a really it didn't feel super crowded. And the weather was actually pretty nice. I mean, it was hot, but I liked going in May. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. So Bob and Kelly, our trip is scheduled April 19th
through May 1st.
So basically 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, as we mentioned earlier, but our current plan is that we are still going.
Yes.
Unless we absolutely can't.
Hi, Jenny.
Oh, Jenny's here.
I'm reading the comments on here because that's too far away and I'm blind and I can't read it. So
speaking of blindness, I got contacts, but they got really dried out today.
Yeah, he just took them off.
So I put my glasses back on.
But yeah, so really we have every intention of going on this trip, and we are continuing with our savings plans. We're continuing with our planning, and
the only
from now until then, just because if we do get to go on this trip, then we need to be ready to go on the trip.
Yeah.
We probably won't cancel unless it's like a couple days before and the parks are still closed.
Yeah.
It's one of those things we could still go and hang out at the resorts, but I don't know that I want to spend 2 weeks just at the resorts. That's a lot.
It could still be a fun trip, but
that might be a little too much relaxation.
Yeah. I think the only
Oh dang. We're gonna miss you guys by just barely. But yeah, I'm glad you guys are feeling the same way. Holding strong. A lot can happen in a month. I feel like a lot can happen.
Yeah. But yeah, so basically we're just going forth as everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
We're not in denial by any means.
We are really big believers in speaking life.
Yeah.
And we have had that is something that has been very consistent in our lives that has treated us well.
Yeah.
Is speaking life and speaking positivity over our situations. And that's something that we're just going to continue to do with this. And I know that a lot of this stuff is real scary and weird and
yeah.
But we're just going to keep believing that.
And I'm sure where you guys live, obviously there's national news, but obviously there's local and state news and things like that. And there's been a lot of stuff happening here where we live. And so we are basically just going forth as nothing has ever happened. The only thing that we are not doing is we usually pay for our resort in gift cards and do the Target Red Card hack. So you can get 5% basically off of your room. That's the only thing that we are not currently doing. We're not putting all of our money in gift cards.
Mm-hmm.
We're basically just letting it sit in our savings account and just in case if something does
the apocalypse happens and then we need to use that money to survive. It's fine.
Yeah.
Also, Opal, I totally get that. That's scary. It's frustrating because it is. It's one of those things that's hard. There's a lot of things that I'm yes, we can reschedule this trip, but there are so many things that we have booked and planned, and our itinerary is very specific that it is going to be a little bit of a nightmare to try and rebook, but
and we already obviously
that's also too why we're waiting to do anything, because that's the nice thing with Disney is that they do have some really good cancellation policies that they do give you that flexibility. One thing I will say, if you do not have trip insurance, you need to get trip insurance. We almost didn't do it for this trip because we were like, I don't know, it'll be fine. We're going. But now, but then we finally were like, no, we just need to do it. It's not super expensive in the grand scheme of things. But
something really to note about that is I don't know if because typically insurances have that pre-existing condition sort of thing. I don't know if they are currently adding trip insurance for trips within this window. I don't know. I have not researched that personally.
Honestly, you'll have to talk to either Disney or your travel agent about that to see, because I know we added ours a couple months ago.
Yeah, well before a lot of this stuff started.
Yeah. So we're just gonna kind of wait it out and see what happens. Hello, Derek. Oh, thanks for subscribing. Oh, yeah. Hey, so if you see us, say hi, but hopefully everything works out and we'll all get to go.
We're in this together, man.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
Also, other fun note. Kayla has jury duty on April 6th.
Maybe.
Well, I have a summons for that. And I'm just like, oh, dear Lord, baby Jesus, please don't pick me.
Yeah. We're
okay. Bye.
Bye.
Say bye to Peyton.
Bye. So our local city has banned crowds, our county has banned crowds greater than 250 people. And so, I think we've probably talked about this in the past. I'm on the worship team at my church. And wow, that came out really weird. And
all right.
So our church has basically gone to a live stream only service for this Sunday, and I know a lot of other local churches and things like that have. So it's I work at a credit union and in the retail, and people have just been coming in just panicking. So yeah, it's been a weird week. And I'm sure you guys are probably right there with us too.
But also, Derek, yes, you are not wrong. I actually told one of my coworkers this the other day because she was like, what happens if blah, 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 blah? I'm like, listen, if I want to be quarantined somewhere, Disney is where I want to be quarantined. Because that is one of the cleanest places ever, even though there's so many people. And I'm like, yeah, we'll be fine. It'll be great.
Dang, Opal, you have 100 crowd ban.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. Where are you? I'm curious to know. But yeah, so let's talk about some more fun things. So
should we open up our magic bands?
Okay. So when did I get this? Do these have dates on them? No. I literally probably got this at least 2 months ago. But we were waiting because, Ohio. I heard some crazy stuff was going on around that area. I did hear some crazy
How many
stuff.
cases do we have? 6? I think.
Well, I think so. There's only one confirmed in our city.
Yes, there's one confirmed in the city where we live. I think
the rest of them are.
There's 6 within the state. Yeah. Most of them are by Kansas City.
Yeah.
And then.
Anyways, back to Magic Bands. So I got this literally 2 months ago, but we were then waiting because I was going to do an announcement video.
Wow, that was perforated so well.
I don't even really remember what.
I don't remember what we ordered.
I know we got the same thing because they only had one that I was like, yeah.
We did get the same thing? I do not remember.
Well, I got them. You didn't get them.
Oh. Also, did these?
Oh, these are cute.
And they actually.
So, I know that shows you guys so much. These were so they have. I don't know how well you guys can see this because this quality is not great on this camera, but these are the new, new-ish I don't know. They have like a whole collection of stuff. Like they have like it's all the parks logos. Like there's that blue sweatshirt with like the logos or like the park icons like all over it or something like that.
Oh
But
yeah, it's just
so
like the
I know you can't see it like
it's
super
probably
great,
super
but
glary.
I like it.
It's like the parks. These are fun.
That's really cool.
We got the same thing.
Yeah.
I did not remember ordering these.
You didn't. I did. You weren't home.
So you just picked for me?
Yeah.
Well, that was rude. What if I wanted a different
I
one?
sent you a picture of it.
I don't remember that. Also, they actually came with
we got
luggage tags. We haven't gotten these like what, the last like 3 trips?
Yeah.
I don't know if they've just been out or what.
Guys, this trip's gonna be crazy though, because we're gonna have so much luggage. So we're flying with Southwest, and with Southwest you get two free checked bags per person. We're not bringing 4 bags.
Is it 2? I thought it was 1.
That's what it said. No, I'm pretty positive it said 2. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna have like each of us will have our main bag, and then we'll probably have another one plus our carry-ons plus our personal items. So we're just gonna have like all the luggage. It'll be great. We're gonna do laundry while we're there too.
Speaking of the parks, I don't know what reminded me of this, but have you guys seen pictures lately of the castle? Like they're still painting it today. And I'm just like, oh, it's so beautiful. Part of me wonders though, like if they are going to keep painting during the closures and like keep working on Epcot, or if they're just like, nope, like no one in, no one out.
I don't know. I heard that the like custodial staff still has to go. Like still has to go to work.
I mean, obviously, like I think they'll probably be running like skeleton crews just to make sure that like obviously no one is like zombies aren't coming into the parks or something.
Yeah. So another fun thing. So we are doing okay, so I'm trying to think in terms of like linear of what we're doing on our trip. So our friends are going to get there like a few days before we arrive. So they have a bunch of new stuff that like they're going to go do. And then their like last 3 or 4 days is our first 3 or 4 days. But I know like our big thing that we're all doing is, well, there's 2 things that we're doing. I think they're all happening in the same day. But we're doing a Skyliner bar crawl. So we're going to have a whole video about that, which that's just going to be hilarious. So if you don't know what that is, basically on the Skyliner, we're going to hit like every stop. So like Art of Animation, Caribbean Beach, Riviera, Pop, Epcot, and Hollywood Studios. And so we get like a drink at each one of those places. So we're going to do that. And then I think it's that same night we're actually going to do after hours at Magic Kingdom. So
no, I think that's a different night.
Is it?
Yeah, I think we go to Beaches and Cream that night.
Oh, you right. Because then the other night we're going to Le Cellier.
So we're going to drink all the alcohol and then
eat all the ice cream.
Yep. Because I think our plan is that we're doing the kitchen sink between the 4 of us. And I'm like, ugh.
No, it's going to be
wonderful. Throwing up ice cream.
Yes. We are going April 19th through May 1st.
Yep.
Yes. So how many days is that? Like 30?
It's 2 weeks.
No, from now.
Oh.
It's like 38 days, 37 days, something like that. I don't know, but yeah, I know that video is going to be so fun. I'm
just excited for the day, even if the video just turns out like garbage.
It's gonna be, I apologize in advance. I don't know what's going to happen with all that, but it's going to be so fun. But we are doing at some point. We're doing after hours at Magic Kingdom, which that'll be really fun.
Which we've done after.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah. You're not wrong.
Alcohol on top of the kitchen sink. Oh, you guys are brave.
It's fine.
Yep.
Stomachs of steel. Oh man.
We've done after hours before. We've done it at Hollywood Studios, and it was like it was so bizarre because it felt like you weren't supposed to be there. Like that's what it felt like because it was just so empty.
Well, and it was funny too because it was May the 4th, so like Star Wars Day.
Yeah.
And so they were actually letting everybody dress up And so everybody that was walking around was like in like Star Wars garb, which I guess is a little less weird now because they still allow that in Galaxy's Edge. But it was like, I don't know, it was just a very different experience for sure. But
yeah,
I'm excited to do it in Magic Kingdom. I think that'll be a lot of fun because one of our favorite times at Magic Kingdom was like kind of after park closing and a lot of people had cleared out and it was just like that kind of empty-ish hub. And we were just like sitting and just like looking at the castle. I mean, we probably will be doing more things than that, but I don't know. There's just something about like having the castle to yourself.
yeah.
I guess you could say that's going to be a lot of fun. And so, yes, so we have a lot of vlogs that'll be coming from this trip. I kind of did like a schedule and I feel like it's going to take me the rest of the year to get through all of the videos like that I want to make. Because usually how I do videos, because we just usually get so much footage that each day ends up being about 2 videos, but we're also doing dining reviews and we're going to do some other stuff with that too. So
yes,
we did get a fast pass for Runaway Railway. I'm pretty sure we did.
Yep.
At least once, if not twice.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. Like, if we do have to cancel, we've already hit our fast pass day, and we got you guys, we got good fast passes.
We got to tell you this story because oh my word!
Oh, that one we booked.
Yes. So fast pass day, I was on a work trip. So I told my coworker, I was like, just so you know, I gotta get up like real early and book fast passes. And so we both got up, ready to go, had our plan. Like he was gonna do a couple days and I was gonna do a few days. And neither of us could get, like we could get on the app, but we couldn't get the fast pass page to load until, so for us, in our time, it's 6 o'clock is when fast pass is, 6 a.m. So it was 6:10 before I could even get any fast passes to load.
And kind of a backstory, our fast pass day was only a few days after they had announced fast passes were available for Runaway Railway.
Yeah.
And so everyone was just rushing to the app to try to get a fast pass.
And so I was like freaking out and we're just like texting back and forth like, are you able to get anything? Are you able to get on this thing? And I'm just like nope. Oh my gosh. But I was like, it's not my internet because my internet's working fine. Blah, blah.
I was on my phone and the laptop and
I don't know
I couldn't get in.
I have no idea how, but we were able to book every single fast pass that we had wanted for about the times that we wanted. Mm-hmm. But we did not finish booking fast passes until 6:45.
Yeah.
It took us 45 minutes to book fast passes. And we only had 6 days worth of fast passes, I think, that we were booking.
Yeah.
It was wild. I was like, I don't think I've ever been more stressed out in a small amount of time.
Bob and Kelly asked, have you watched anything about Runaway Railway, or are you keeping it fresh?
We have not watched anything for Runaway Railway. We have not watched anything for Rise of the Resistance. We have not watched anything for Millennium Falcon. We've seen pictures and we've seen quick clips because, spoilers, but then we really quick, fast forward when we're watching vlogs and things.
Yeah.
But no, we want it to be totally new.
Yeah. When we walked through Galaxy's Edge, we purposely had skipped all footage that involved anything Galaxy's Edge related.
We were so lost. When we were there, I was like,
where do we go?
No idea where I am right now. I'm like, I know that there is this, and I know that there is this, but I have no idea where they are in conjunction of anything.
Yeah.
Because if you have been, that land is crazy huge.
Well, and we could. So Galaxy's Edge opened September?
Sure.
I think that's right. Yeah. So we could have easily done all of the Star Wars stuff
we could have
on our October trip and our December trip. But our whole point with Smuggler's Run is that we really wanted to ride it with our friends who were going with in April. Mm-hmm. And so we chose to wait. And so that's basically why we haven't done Smuggler's Run yet.
Yep.
So
I'm excited. Oh, it'll be fun. We have a fast pass for that one too.
We do.
Mm-hmm.
I think the only thing that
Yeah.
we did not get a fast pass for was Slinky Dog, right?
Right, because we're gonna rush that one.
Maybe. That's
Maybe.
the plan.
I don't know. Yeah, so we did. We got all our fast passes, which I'm excited about that. And then, so there's another excursion, I guess you can call it, that I'm like so excited. I have wanted to do this like since literally forever. Like ever since I was first doing research for our first Disney trip, I read about this tour and I was like, I have to do this someday in my life. And we're going to be doing the Wild Africa Trek. I'm so excited.
Also, I'm not drinking beer.
So we're on keto, like hardcore keto until our trip.
This is
no sugar.
Zevia cream soda.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And it's 0 calories, 0 sugar, 0 carb. It's
pretty tasty.
It's delicious.
I like it. It's a little more poppy than like flavored like sparkling water, which I like. So,
Derek asked, we are skipping Hollywood Studios altogether. The kids have no interest in Star Wars, but since they saw the Runaway Railway footage, now they're begging to go there next time.
That's fair.
That's kind of the thing that we noticed when we were there in December and even in October before like Rise of the Resistance was open. That park just really seemed like
psycho.
Well, not necessarily that, but it was just like Star Wars park. And I think Runaway Railway, we haven't been in the park obviously since that has opened, but I think Runaway Railway will really help make it not feel like such a Star Wars heavy park.
Mm-hmm.
So who knows?
Yeah.
Tiffany asked, where are you guys staying?
We are staying at Grand Destino Tower.
The entire time.
The whole time. I'm really excited. So we actually haven't seen the new part of that resort in person yet either. So that'll be real. I mean, we've seen pictures of it and it's
and we've like
so
driven by
pretty.
it.
And we've driven by, but we haven't actually like been in that like
we haven't
lobby.
been in.
I'm super pumped. I think we're eating at Toledo.
Oh yes, Toledo. Sorry,
I was thinking of Topolino's. And I was like, that's not it. That's
Wrong
not
resort.
Riviera. But yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah,
so,
we're pumped. Also, what's the bar? The coffee bar there?
I don't know.
I'm drawing a blank.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
There's a coffee bar like in the base, not that Dahlia Lounge. Is that up at the top? There's 2. There's Dahlia Lounge. I think that's one upstairs. And then there's another one. Anyway,
something.
It's like coffee. And apparently they have
Barcelona Lounge.
Sure.
Maybe.
Yep. Bob and Kelly will just say you're right. Because I cannot remember the name of it. But there's one that serves coffee. And apparently they have amazing coffee. And if you know anything about me, I love coffee.
Mm.
Karen said we did Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway on opening day. We loved it so much, and we went back again on our last trip. That's awesome.
I'm really excited for that ride because I just know nothing about it.
Our thing is that if a ride is over like 30-ish minutes, depending on the ride, we just don't wait.
No.
In our opinion, you're paying so much money just
here's the thing. I think too it just depends because we go to Disney quite a bit and not everybody does that. If it's a once in a lifetime thing, stand in the line. It's fine. It's going to be okay. But for us, there's other things we want to do. But yes.
Thanks, Tiffany. That means a lot.
Yes.
Okay. Bob and Kelly, coffee bar in the AM, cocktails in the PM.
Oh, there we go.
We should go around like the time that it switches from coffee to cocktails.
Get all of it.
And get coffee and cocktails.
I feel like that's not a good thing to I don't know. I guess.
What do you think like Kahlua is?
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
That sounds amazing.
No, but we're doing the Wild Africa Trek. Because that's what I was talking about. But oh my gosh, that tour is just so. So I'm a really big animal lover. Like I love animals.
Yeah, you should go watch our zoo vlogs because
those
you'll see
fun.
her like freak out.
I'm a little ridiculous, but oh my gosh, it's so cool. Basically, they do like a walking tour of the Kilimanjaro safari. Like obviously you're not like in the enclosures with the animals kind of thing, but you do get like more up close and personal. And then they do like a little like snack meal thing like out on the savannah, and I'm just like, oh, it's gonna be so cool. And you get to go walk over like their swinging bridges. They don't actually swing, but they're like missing planks and stuff. And so that's gonna be that's probably one of the things I'm like most excited for this trip.
I just got an email from Disney about our passes.
Thank you, Karen. I love my hair. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I was a little nervous, but now that it is done, I'm very excited. Is that just about
it's basic stuff? Yeah, all active Walt Disney World annual passes will be extended for the number of days the parks are closed. Passes with renewal windows ending during the closure will also receive an extension of time to renew. That's kind of cool.
Oh, cool.
Thought I would pass that little tidbit of information.
There you go. So we're going to do that. And then the other thing that we're also doing, the cruise.
The booze cruise.
Booze cruise. So they have the Magic Kingdom like fairy tale fireworks dessert party. So basically,
AKA booze cruise.
Booze cruise. That's what we call it. But basically it's like a little ferry boat, and you could just get to watch the fireworks, and they have a bunch of dessert and a bunch of drinks and whatever. And that's good.
So obviously we are not eating keto on this trip.
No. That's why we're eaing keto now, though, so that we don't gain
can eat
8,000
crap on this trip.
It's fine. It's great. But that'll be a lot of fun too.
Notes from Mozart said that tour sounds amazing. I love everything about Animal Kingdom. Hopefully we will be staying there and maybe do a tour too. That's so exciting.
That would be fun. And I know that one's pretty expensive, but I know that there's a few other tours at Animal Kingdom. They do like, I don't know, they have like different things that you can do. There's one with the rhinos, or no, elephants. Is it the elephants?
I have no idea.
Maybe it's the rhinos. It's one of those, but it's basically like you get a go to like this certain area, and you have like a cast member basically like talking to you about all of that. I'm not totally sure I feel like I saw a video about it one time, but I know they have a few different things like that.
I have zero clue what you're talking about.
That's fine. You don't have
to. Also, if you've never done the Maharaja, did I say that right?
Yeah.
I finally said it right. The Jungle Trek. Please, for the love of God, do that trail, because it is amazing. And we did it. When did we do that? December? No, we didn't go to Animal Kingdom in December.
It's in October.
October. And oh my gosh, it was so fun.
Yeah. Notes for Mozart. Yeah. Disney is our weakness. We'll do anything.
Yeah.
There.
Jenny said, "What's the name of the booze cruise?" LOL. It's one that. Sorry, I cannot read today.
So they do it like it's not one that's offered every night. It's only offered certain nights, and it's called the Fairy Tale Fireworks Cruise, and fairy is like FERRY. That's what it's called.
Yeah, because I think they basically just
originally what we wanted to do was do our Animal Kingdom tour and then do the booze cruise on the same day, but those things did not.
They weren't offered on the same day.
Happen on the same day, so yeah. But I think if you look, I'm pretty sure we booked that online.
Yes.
Yeah, so it'll show you the dates. Kind of like when you book like after hours or
did we book
like party tickets or things.
Did we book the Trek online, or did we have to call?
No, that I think you have to call. That you have to call.
Yes. Yeah, I do remember calling for that. And then
good. I'm glad you found it.
We're also doing a couples massage.
Oh yeah. That's how we're ending our trip, because
we're gonna need
after 2 weeks at Disney, we are gonna be tired.
Yeah, but we're carrying less this trip. Well, at least that's the plan.
We're what?
We're carrying less.
Oh, carrying. I was like,
carrying.
What are you talking about? Oh, speaking of which, we can talk to you guys a little bit more about our fun new camera.
Yeah, we upgraded like crazy.
We spent too much money on this, you guys. So this is our new camera. Originally, we were filming our videos on the Canon G7X Mark II, which is what like 99.9% of Disney vloggers use, which is fine, and it's a great camera and I love it. But I was wanting something a little more professional and something that I could feel like I could take good quality pictures with. Because I'm a big, like I've talked about, like I usually like to bring my DSLR camera and take like pictures like that, but there's just point and shoots just can't quite get that, and your phones do a pretty good job, but they're just, I don't know, there's just something about that crispiness that you can get from something that you can really shoot manually.
Yeah, and something that I really wanted was something that we could plug a microphone into. So the microphone that you're listening to now is the one that we actually bought for this camera, which is also nice because it is also basically a USB mic, so we can use it for podcasts, live streams, things like that.
So this is the Sony A6600 is the body. And then currently we have the Sigma 16 millimeter 1.4 lens on here. We also have a Sony, what is it?
18 to 105.
18 to 105 lens too. So those are kind of what we have. And then we also just got our ND filter, which we have not tested out yet. So I have no idea if this is a good one or not.
Also,
we'll see.
It's basically like sunglasses so you can like twist it and it gets darker. So you can like see.
Oh, you can like see it on the camera. That was nifty. So we have that. But another reason why we wanted to switch cameras was that we wanted to simplify, I guess. So originally I was shooting on the Canon and then he was shooting on his phone with the gimbal. And it was just a lot to carry, and it was, I don't know, it was just getting to be a lot. And so for quality, that wasn't quite what we were wanting. And so this is nice that we will both be able to use this. He'll be able to shoot his B-roll stuff. We'll be able to shoot our talking, normal, vloggy stuff. And it's all one thing. So that way I'll carry it sometimes, he'll carry it sometimes, and neither of us will get sick of just carrying it like the whole time. We do also have like a Joby that like the stick thing to like hold on.
That's holding the mic right now, but
we'll see how I feel about using that. Personally, I'm more of just like let's just hold it. But yeah, so that is the camera that we're going to be using for this upcoming trip. So hopefully the quality is good. If you want to see some of our tests, like our test using, I think we've used both lenses. The 18 to 105 millimeter, we did our zoo vlog with. And then we did our Disney Deluxe dining plan review was on the
Sigma.
16.
On the 16.
So if you want to check those out just to kind of see.
Also,
there you go.
We are currently, so we're downstairs right now. And it does.
It's kind of weird. So I know for the Canon, it would just like flip up like that. But this one, you have to actually like kind of pull out and then up in order to do it. So it was a little weird at first just because we weren't used to it, but it does. And so then with that, we ended up getting this what is this called?
It's a hot shoe relocator.
Hot shoe relocator. So instead of the microphone being on top of the camera, it's on the this side.
Metal piece right here. So it basically goes into your hot shoe mount, like on top. And then it basically makes another hot shoe right here. And so when we have the mic, it will actually go on the side and basically sit like right here versus right on top. We did try it out to see if we would like it and to just have it on top, but it
was okay. You can't really tell like if you're in focus.
Like or in frame.
You can kind of see if you're in frame, but you really can't tell like what you're shooting. And so I think that'll be nice. I mean, it's pretty heavy duty once you get it all on there. It's not a light piece of equipment when you're going from a Canon.
Yeah, and we do have a strap for this. We literally just ordered it like 15 minutes before we started. My mom bought it for my birthday.
His birthday's on Monday. He's going to be 27.
Neither one of us work. But
I was like, I don't.
no, we got
That's
the
right.
we got the
we
day
got the
off,
day
which
off.
honestly, after this week, I'm
So
like
maybe
so
we'll
ready
do
for
a fun Mark Allen birthday vlog. You should let us know if you guys want to see that.
providing that anything is still open.
We'll figure it out. We'll do something. What were we just talking about? Oh yeah, your camera strap.
Yes. So we have a strap coming. So yeah. Oh, thanks guys. I really appreciate it. I'll be 27.
Wow, you're such an old man.
I'm older than you.
Only a little bit. But yeah, so that's all our fun camera. And then we got this new backpack for said camera. We bought this at Best Buy.
Yeah, so this will basically be our one and only park bag. It's
Low Pro is the brand. LOWEPRO. But basically it's just like a camera bag. Oh, there's the other lens. I was looking for that.
Yeah.
So it has like all the just like the different compartments. But I may end up carrying still like a little Loungefly bag or something because I also want to bring my Polaroid this trip, and that's not going to fit in here with all the camera.
It might.
Stuff.
Challenge.
Sorry, I know that's probably loud, but we'll have to figure that out. But we'll see how that backpack goes. You'll know more after our trip.
Bye, Nate's notes for Mozart. Sorry.
Bye. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yes, thank you so much.
We are yes and no. I'm gonna use that as like my like personal item on the plane. It's a little bit too big of a bag for me to carry in the park because I'm like team fanny pack, like real hardcore for the parks. But I definitely am gonna be using that bag for like our
We'll do a packing video for sure.
We're gonna have so many packing videos.
Well, because we're also taking our laptop. Well, no, we're not.
Yes, we are.
Not this one.
Not this one. We're gonna bring the other one.
Yes.
We're gonna have way too much footage. We have to.
That's kind of another thing. So we bought a MacBook Pro back in October, and we've had a lot of issues with it lately overheating. Like sometimes Kayla, when she's editing, like it'll just randomly like just completely shut down. I also use this same laptop for like a lot of my synthesizer stuff for worship, and it will get like crazy hot. So we'll have to figure out like exactly what bags and everything we're taking, just because laptop and camera gear and that backpack. So we'll kind of
all the stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll have lots of packing videos. But I am taking my Wally bag because it's cute. And I was actually wanting a new like backpack to take for my personal item. So that was perfect. For those of you that don't know what she was talking about, should I
go get it?
Where'd you put it?
It's upstairs.
Sure, you can go get it. Okay. I'll tell them the story.
Beauty.
So we were gonna not do a Bibbidi Bobbidi box in February, but I tried to cancel on like January, like the last day of January, and they're like, you can't do it because it's already pending. And I'm like, well, that's dumb. So we ended up getting another Bibbidi Bobbidi box, but I didn't feel like making a video, so we just did it live on Instagram. But this is my backpack. It's so cute. I love him. He's so precious. Oh, Mark Allen's taking a picture of me. Weird. But yeah. So that's what I'm going to take. It's actually a Loungefly. So that's pretty cool. But that'll be a great backpack to take for my like carry-on stuff.
So another thing, I started to mention it, and I lost my train of thought. We are currently in the process of upgrading our little studio.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So we're downstairs right now.
Because our studio is a hot mess right now. But you see these really lovely beige tan walls that I'm the same color of. I'm not right now because I'm a little more tan. But I just didn't like it. And so we've been trying to figure out how to make it a little better. So we bought a futon like a couch. And then we got like a backdrop that we're putting on the wall. And I just hung the backdrop today. And then we have like all our pictures and stuff that we want to put back on the wall. So we're like trying to get all that stuff figured out.
Yeah. So then the one thing about the futon is that it will also kind of...
It basically looks like this couch.
It does. It's basically the same
plush
color. But it will also be nice because our studio is basically our second bedroom and we don't have a guest room. So it will be nice if we ever do want to have someone sleep over. It folds down into probably about a full size-ish mattress. So, and it's pretty comfortable. I mean, we haven't slept on it, but we've laid on it. And yeah, I would sleep on there.
Yeah. Do you guys have any questions for us about our upcoming trip? Anything that you guys want to know? Or do you guys have any questions when it comes to planning your own trips? Let us know. We're here to answer your questions.
I'm going to ask you guys a question. How many rolls of toilet paper do you have in your house currently?
Oh my gosh.
I'm just curious. I'm legitimately curious.
We actually needed toilet paper the other day.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like we weren't out, but we only had like a couple rolls left. And so I was like, we should probably get some just in case.
Oh, dang, Jenny, we're sorry. But we haven't done it yet. So we don't know if it's good or not.
I saw WDW Couple did like a review of it one time, and that was what
they
made
liked
us want
it.
to do it.
Yeah.
And so I was like, let's do it. So hopefully it'll be fun. I think it's one of those that'll be as fun as you make it.
Yeah.
So, yep. Maybe. We'll see what happens.
I love it.
Oh man.
You have 37.
37. There you go.
You guys could like build a fort.
There you go.
We don't have that many. We have
Cali
18?
Grill brunch. Oh, you canceled that? Girl.
Jenny, what if I'm remembering
I've been trying
correctly,
to get one of those for like ever, but they only happen on Sundays, don't they?
Jenny, was it you that I saw on Twitter that like kept trying to get that reservation? Was that you, or am I thinking of someone else? I can't remember. The whole world is out of
2 full packs. Good to go.
Yeah.
Same.
So the other night we went to Walmart. We posted this on our Instagram stories. Walmart had not one roll. And we went to Target and...
Okay, that's fair, Jenny. Yeah. That's fair. Dang, it's really that much per person?
A brunch?
Ooh. I mean, I guess...
Dang.
I guess that makes sense. When we ate there, it was pretty spendy. And it is more like a buffet.
Is that $250 a person? I sure hope not.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of money. That would be like $500. Oh, okay. Good. I was about to be like, never doing that brunch. That's like Victoria and Albert's prices right there. And we've done that.
Yep.
Touring planes was the function.
Yes, yeah. I have seen that before. That is a good, yeah.
We've never used that.
We haven't tried it, but yes, you're good. Don't worry about it. It's fine. We haven't tried it, but I have seen that.
Yeah, we know about it.
Application. Before.
Fortunately, we've never really had a reason that we've needed to use it. So we've just gotten lucky.
Yeah. I think the only reservation that we might try and change for this trip is if a Topolino's breakfast opens up. Oof. But right now, the only days that are available is the day of our Wild Africa trek, which starts at 8:00. So we can't do like breakfast beforehand. And then the other one is on the day our friends leave, and we have a Kona Cafe that we were going to do with them, which that was another one of like our big like things that we were going to do. So it's like,
I will die if I do not get Tonga toast on this trip.
Really?
Yes.
You'll die?
Yes.
It's a little dramatic.
You guys, Tonga toast is my favorite. Tiffany asked, have you guys ever went to the Halloween party?
Yes. It's so
planning
fun.
A trip to go this year, and it's my first time during Halloween. Oh my gosh.
So last
So
October,
jealous.
that was our first Halloween party, which we have a whole video of that too. Let me see if I can find the link for it.
Ooh, Jenny, I will have to remember that if we decide to switch it up. Captain Cook's.
I have heard that.
Yeah, I always, for whatever reason, I always forget about Captain Cook's.
Oh, it's like all the way back here.
What are you looking for?
Oh, here it is. That video.
Yes, we dressed when we went in October, like 5th-ish, 6th. So it was still early October, but it was pretty busy. I will say that for the Halloween party.
Hi, Meredith. I'm glad you're able to join us.
So yeah, it was seriously, that Halloween party, you guys, was so much fun. If you've never done it, I highly recommend it. We dressed up as Carl and Russell. I was Carl and you were Russell.
Mm-hmm. It was a lot of fun. It was one of those, like, we definitely, like, probably could have planned things a little better, but we had a lot of fun. We got to eat the things we wanted to eat. We got to ride. Actually, did we? Yeah, we rode a few things.
Yeah, well, we were pretty much at Magic Kingdom that entire day.
And we had already done everything.
Yeah.
At least everything that we wanted to do. So, like, we didn't do any, like, characters or anything, but we did, like, we watched the shows, and I know we rode, like, pirates, and then we got to eat this, like, Lotso Love and Bear burger thing.
That was good.
So tasty.
And we got the
so expensive.
we got the Amok 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 cupcake.
That was
so good. It was, wasn't it like, it was like a spice cake or something, wasn't it?
Sure.
If I'm remembering correctly, but it was huge. It was a massive cupcake. Meredith said, OMG, the Halloween party is my fave. We went to 3 on my college program. If you go in September, it's not as crowded and much and cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah.
Dang, I want to go to 3. Like in one.
Well, when we move to Florida, we can do them every day.
I also really, really want to do the Villains After Hours because to me, that's like, it's on the level of like the Halloween party or like the Christmas party because you've got the parade, you've got all the different treats and stuff that are like not party exclusive, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just looks so fun.
Tiffany says that they want to be Sully and Boo. That's so cute.
I love that.
I love it.
Yeah, you got a good discount.
Fair.
I think I'm really hoping that if and when we move that they continue to do like that party pass that they did this year where you can go to as many as you want. And you didn't have to go to that many to make it worth it. So it was a pretty good deal.
Oh, that stinks. Are you guys still like heading out there or are you guys canceling and rescheduling? Meredith said that they were supposed to go this week.
I'm so sad for you guys.
My heart is breaking for you. I'm so sorry. It's so hard because it's like Kayla's gonna have a tangent here for a second.
Oh boy. I don't know what she's about to say.
I understand that the virus is a serious thing. I get it. But I also don't understand the mass hysteria when the death toll is not actually that high. And I know that sounds insensitive of me, but it really bothers me how worked up people are about it for something that, I mean, it's serious, but it's not that deadly. And so I don't know. I just have a really hard time with that. And so like, I understand like the park closures and I get it, but at the same time, it's like, why? Like, why? I don't know.
And the toilet paper thing.
It's a lot. So I'm very sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to tell a really funny story from work today. I won't be revealing like too much, but so we have like bottles of hand sanitizer, like the little like regular size bottle, not like the giant like mass bottles of hand sanitizer. And someone had like a little travel size bottle like that they came into my workplace with. And she asked one of my coworkers, she's like, oh, can I have some of that? And we're like, yeah, sure. Like that's what it's there for.
Did she fill up her thing?
She did. She screwed off the lid and is like pumping into her
wow.
her little like travel size bottle of hand sanitizer. And I'm just like, oh,
I can't.
I was just like, and all I could hear was like the pumping, and I was like, I didn't see like the little travel size bottle, and I was like, I think that's enough. Like you're gonna be rubbing that in your hands for 10 years. And nope, she was filling up her little bottle of hand sanitizer.
Nope. Too much for me.
So yeah,
it's fine.
It was just funny. I thought it was funny. Nope, we had to cancel it all. Disney was so nice about giving us back our money, so I'm not sure when we will be able to go again. I'm so disappointed because we had fast passes. Yeah, Meredith, that's kind of where we're at.
That's so rough.
So I don't know if you were here when we announced we are supposed to leave April 19th. So if the parks don't open,
as of right now, we're planning on going. Yeah. If we get to the couple days before and they are still going to be closed, then we will probably reschedule. But yeah, I do. That's rough. That's the fast pass thing is like the reservations and all of that is just like that. I think is the hardest thing of because a lot of people are like, it's just a vacation. You can take it anytime and blah, blah. I'm like, but you don't understand how much planning goes into a Disney vacation. It's not a type of vacation like if you're just going to Hawaii or you're going to wherever where you can just like show up and do whatever. It's not that kind of trip.
Well, and it could potentially mean more money.
Like you can just reschedule it for a few weeks out. Like, I mean, you could, but you'd have a hard time. Like I don't know. It's rough.
Also, if you did happen to like plan a trip that will be affected by this through a travel agent, like we're not travel agents by any means. We did use one for this trip just because it is so long. But man, my heart goes out to travel agents right now, not just Disney travel agents, because it's not just Disney vacations being affected, but man, I mean, that's people's livelihood. And I know it's not just travel agents that are affected by all of this. I mean, it's everyone globally, but man, you know, my heart just hurts for so many people right now, but at the end, like we're going to get through this. We're still going to Disney at some point. We're still going. Yeah. So that's kind of the nice thing about it. So
yeah. Meredith, do you guys know, have you guys picked new dates yet? Are you guys trying to go like soon, or are you guys holding off until like later this year? What do you guys think? Because maybe I don't know. Maybe hopefully, depending on when you guys book it, maybe you'll be able to snag another one of those fast passes. Because that's the nice thing is that you can always rush that one, and it would be a fairly easy one to rush as long as you get to the parks early, because it's right there. And
it's so close.
If worse comes to worse, that was going to be our strategy if we weren't able to get that fast pass, is we were just going to rush it. But yeah, hopefully everything works out. I'm so sorry.
Yep.
Oh man. Was there anything else about our trip? Oh, here was another thing I did want to talk to you. This is like kind of like unrelated to anything, but like kind of, sort of it is. Okay. So right now we are at how many subscribers? Like 845. And my goal is to hit 1,000 by our trip. And I know that's pretty steep, but I'm like, I just feel like we can get there. And I don't know how to do it all on my own. So I need your guys' help. So make sure, like, if you like us, you don't have to feel obligated to do this. But if you want to help us out, share our channel, tell your friends about it. If you got fun, people you know that like Disney and like to watch Disney stuff, we still have a few more trip vlogs coming out from our New Year's Eve trip and things. But I'm like, I want to make this happen. I want to get to 1,000. I'm so close. I can taste it. And it's like driving me crazy. So that's my little plug for that. And if you guys have some ideas on how to help us out with that, I don't know. We've talked about maybe doing some sort of giveaway. I don't really know.
We can give away hand sanitizer and toilet paper.
Oh my gosh, we are not doing that. No, we are not going to be those people.
I thought it was funny.
No, too soon. But yeah, so let us know what ideas do you guys have. But yeah, I just wanted to plug that because that was one of our big goals for 2020.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, thanks, Tiffany.
I appreciate you. I'm trying to think if there was anything else that was on my list of things that I wanted to talk. Do you guys have any other questions for us? It can be about
or anything you want to talk about.
Disney. It can be about us. If you want to ask us questions about like our personal lives, that's fine too.
Yep.
But yeah.
Thanks, Bob and Kelly. We will. And you guys too.
Yes.
So
we love your videos. They always crack us up.
Yes.
They just make my heart happy.
If you guys haven't checked out Bob and Kelly, oh my gosh.
They're great.
I love them.
They're so great. They're doing their, what trip series are they on right now? Is it their Hawaii one? What?
No, those are over.
No, those are over. No, it was a new trip that you guys just went on, right?
Yeah, they were on the cruise, right?
I've been watching stuff so out of order. Oh, the cruise. That's right.
Was it the cruise? Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think so. I'm not sure. I've been watching stuff all kinds of out of order. So
yeah,
I don't even
and
know.
with this week, I haven't watched like hardly anything, so I'm so behind.
It's fine. Mark Allen's the kind of person that we follow probably like 30 accounts, and he has to watch every single video from every person, which I'm like,
not every.
Good on you. I ain't got that kind of time in my life.
Yeah, I don't either, really. But.
It's so funny though. Oh man, it's so great. I messed up my thing.
Jenny. Oh, thanks, Jenny.
Okay, so it was the cruise. That's okay.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
I was going to say, I know it was something with water. I remember seeing water. So.
Water.
Oh, man. So fun. Yeah, but pretty much after this trip, I don't know what's next for us.
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of know. It's still a little too early to like really announce our plans for things, but I think we're probably going to do some really heavy duty debt paying off.
Yep.
None of our debt that we have is from Disney, just to put that out there. But like, we really want to get his student loans paid off. And then after that, we have some things in the works, but.
And a new car.
And a new car, maybe.
Hopefully. I don't think my car will last that long.
But stay tuned for future life updates. It's been real. It's been fun hanging out with you guys.
This is honestly,
yeah,
this has honestly been so fun. I don't know about you for you guys, but this really,
I
it's
love
just been a
doing
long
this
week
because it's the community and you guys make me happy. Disneyland. That would be fun. That is on our list. It is on our list.
Like as a check mark, like a checkbox. Like, does that make sense? It's like we want to. It's not like it's been booked.
Right. Correct. It's on the down the.
It's on the wish list.
Yes.
Not on the it's happening list.
Yes. More live streams. You know, and I just know that I talked about this in like our 2020 goals of doing more videos. Like
bucket list.
For you
That's
guys.
The word I was looking for.
And yes. And I have not been fulfilling my 2020 goal of doing more videos weekly for you guys. This prom season has been brutal, like just for a lot of different things. And so I have just not had time to like getting the one video out a week has been a struggle, but with doing more videos, I do want to do more live streams. And so prom season ends after this month and I will have so much more time. And so I do want to do more live streams.
Yeah. And they're fun. Like this, like I mentioned earlier, like this was such a highlight of my week. I don't know about for you or for you guys watching, but
it's been a rough one. So,
yeah. So it's been fun. It's just been a positive.
Tiffany, I was going to talk about that and I totally forgot. That was the other thing. I am so crushed. I just got the text from my manager earlier today that they did cancel the New York trip. And I'm so sad. I don't know if it's something that they're going to reschedule. I'm not sure because the dresses, they told us that we're going to ship out immediately like they should be arriving in our store basically the week after we would get back. And so I'm not sure if they're going to do the runway show later or not. If so, we probably will go. But I will say we are going to be doing some like launch stuff.
Is your volume on?
I turned it off. We are going to be doing some like launch stuff with that, and so we may be doing some video stuff. I will keep you guys updated. We're still trying to figure out what this all looks like because it's all very new. But I'm just like, oh, I am so sad. I was so excited to do. I work at a bridal store. I sell wedding dresses. But we are one of 50 stores that the Allure Bridal is doing the new like Disney Princess Bridal collection. And so we are one of 50 stores that was invited to go to New York City for Fashion Week to go see the runway show of do the launch of the dresses. And so we are going to be carrying those dresses, which is really fun and exciting for me because I'm a big Disney person, but it's just also going to be some really good buzz for our store. But yeah, so that's what that all is about. But we ain't doing that now, so I don't know what's going to happen.
Which I was kind of bummed. Like she told me that today, and I was like, dang. Because I told her, I was like, you have to network like out of it like crazy because there's obviously going to be like Disney wedding people there. And I was like, babe, what if you got a job working for Disney weddings?
Maybe. I don't know. It's fine. Also, Meredith, if you go in April and you're able to swing it and you see us, make sure you say hi. That's one thing I do hope that we'll get to meet some. I know there's a few people that we are potentially going to get to meet and see on this trip, but I don't know. This will be fun. Also, I promise my Etsy shop will be opening soon. I'm like really close. I'm on the last step. Like I said, life's been a little crazy. So if we all get quarantined, I'll have lots of time.
I hope not. I won't go nuts.
Nope, not happening. Awesome. All right. Well, I think that's enough jibber jabber from us today.
I'm curious. Did you guys notice, like those of you who have been in a live stream before of ours?
Did this one sound better?
Did this one sound better? How did it sound? Because like we mentioned at the very beginning, we're using the new Rode VideoMic NTG.
Yeah.
And so, oh, that's probably super loud for them.
It's okay. But I think that's all we got for you guys today. Make sure you comment and show some love and share and tell your friends and do all the things that you know you're supposed to do for the YouTube things. So, all right, guys. We'll see you next time.
We're going to go buy some toilet paper. Bye.
No, we're not. Bye.